So all in all, I must say that I am pretty happy with their decision to do the made to order program for what would be a Haslab, right? Because of the fact that we did miss out on the Engine of Vengeance Haslab. Honestly, can say that was my least favorite one, so I'm not too bummed out that we missed it. But I would have been extremely disappointed if we missed the Giant Man Haslab because that is an incredible figure, and we were so close to not funding that thing, and it would have been quite the travesty if we missed out on that because once I got him in hand, I was like, damn, can you believe we almost didn't have this? So, with that being said, I feel like I wouldn't risk it in the future. Like, if we get a Fin Fang Foom, like make it made to order or something. I don't know because we want it. At least we have the assurance that with the made to order figure, you're gonna get it. We don't need to see if it funds or not. You don't have to rely on other people trying to fund it for it to be made into a reality. You know what I'm saying? So there's the guarantee in the made to order that yeah, it's gonna be gone for good in the future, but there's the guarantee that you're gonna get it as long as you pre-order it within the time window, the 1 month window. Like currently right now, Mephisto's up for the made to order program. Although he's like a regular size figure, he does come with a throne and all that jazz. He is a little bit pricey compared to, I guess, this Dragon Man. They're around the same price, and I feel like Dragon Man is just a little bit more of a piece that's worth it for that price rather than that Mephisto. But if you really wanted that Mephisto, that's a good way to get it because you're never ever gonna see it again, and at least you're guaranteed to get it. You're not gonna have to see it not fun and then we never. That's one of the things we were all worried about with the Engine of Vengeance was we're never going to see any of those tiers ever again. At least we know we can, but rest assured we're never going to see the Engine of Vengeance ever again unless they try it again. But imagine that happening to Sentinel, to Galactus, to Giant Man. If any of those didn't fund, look what we missed out on. Those are fantastic giant figures that there's no other way to get that. You're not going to get it in stores. You're not going to get it as a regular release. You're either going to get it as a made to order or a funded, Kickstarter. So I dig it. Honestly, I could care less if we don't ever go back to Haslab for Marvel Legends. As long as we get them in some way, shape, or form. And if the made to order program is working, let's keep it going. Let's see Fin Fang Foom come out as a made to order. Make it for the people that are gonna buy it. We have an X-Men 97 Sentinel coming out now because it was the made to order program, and that was I think that was under 200. It was like $180, I think it was. So just under the Giant Man price. So it should be pretty large figure as well. We'll see when that comes out. I think people are underestimating the size of that figure, but yeah, it's just I dig it. I think it's working. I think it's a good idea, and I'm glad that they did it. I'm glad that we got this Dragon Man this way. I'm glad that we are getting the Sentinel and even the Mephisto this way. So I totally am for it, but I do want to see the big figures keep coming out. So like Fin Fang Foom, that's the big one right now that everybody wants. That whether it's Haslab or made to order, let's make it happen, please. Because we know they could do it. We've gotten 3 giant figures from them already. We know they can do it. But yeah, that's my thoughts on the made to order program from Hasbro. I dig it. I'm totally all for it. I could care less if it's Haslab or made to order, but made to order is more secure. It's more of a guarantee. Haslab, it could be kind of a nail biter if it doesn't get funded or it gets funded on the day before. Like it's down to the wire, and we're just so close that we might not make it. It might not be a reality. All this and that. That's what I'm worried about. So yeah, hopefully if they do decide to do Fin Fang Foom as a Haslab, man, I really hope they do it right with the number of backers and the tiers so that it does get funded because I would love to see that come out. Anyways, there it is. Thanks for watching. Catch you guys on the next one. Bye.